Prepare yourselves for possible separation from Nigeria, Professor Lugga tells Northerners. That is what everybody is looking for, self. Eh? By the time the Northerners go their way, the East and the West go their way, then Middle Belt go their way. In fact, that is even what everybody wants now. Nigeria as one entity is not working. All the politicians have messed up the country. Professor Sani Abubakar Lugga, the fifth Waziri Katsina, has urged the northern region of Nigeria to prepare for possible separation from the country. During a community engagement event organized by the Coalition of Northern Group CNG in Katsina, as reported by Vanguard. Okay. Professor Lugga underlined the importance of unity among Northerners, comparing it to the southern region's push for self-determination, and warned that the North must be ready for a future where Nigeria might break apart, especially given ongoing secessionist movement in the South. So the professor criticized the North's lack of organized action in defending its interest and pointing to certain initiatives such as the Regional Security Network Amoteku, as an example of proactive measures, noting that while the South faces fewer security problems, it has taken more steps to protect itself than the North. The North already has Hisbah. Hisbah started from Kaduna and almost everywhere in the North. So what are you talking? Did you talk about Hisbah? Hisbah is the Northern Security Network. So why didn't you talk about that? So Lugga also reflected on the fragile union between Nigeria's northern and southern regions and stated that early Nigerian leaders were concerned about uniting the two regions, and those concerns remain relevant today, warning that if the South eventually separates, the North might struggle to stand on its own unless it begins preparations now. And no, that is the fear. This is the main fear of the Northerners. They may not be able to stand on their own. That's why they say one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Because what is sustaining Nigeria is coming from the South. Agriculture that is supposed to come from the North is dying. Everybody is going to Central to collect oil proceed. That is what they're looking for. That is why they say one Nigeria. Because if the South goes, then what is the golden the goose that is laying the golden egg is in the South, not in the North. And they don't know what else to do, or they wouldn't know what else to do to survive. That is why they have been told that they should not allow the foreign forces, the Westerners, have told them that they should never allow Nigeria to separate. If not, they will suffer. That was pre-independence advice, and that's what they're holding on, and they'll be supported to achieve it today. So it's quite, so this Professor Lugga that is talking here is only just trying to awake the consciousness of the Northerners to continue to hold tight to one Nigeria. That is the message I see is passing here. Because if the Southerners succeed in going away, the Northerners will suffer. So they should never allow Nigeria to break. That is the underlying political message I see from here. It's not as if it's telling them to get ready to separate. They are not ready to separate. They are not ready to separate. That is it. So in a comment here, somebody is saying they are prepared already. Rail tracks from Daura to Niger Republic is one of the strategies. Exactly. Because this guy did not mention that that all those things that Northerners have used Nigerian money to put in place, especially the rail track, the roads from the northern Nigeria to Niger Republic, and then they already have their own refinery, even though they're not letting it to work. Okay, and then the Hisbah, he's talking about Amoteku in Ondo State, but he has not spoken about Hisbah in Kaduna and Kano and all those places. Nothing. This guy is not serious. So I say thank you for this wonderful observation. God bless you. Anytime a Northerner is not the president of Nigeria, all their leaders, imams, and rest of them will be crying wolf. That is it. You people should do that fast. And that has been the prayers of many in the other regions of Nigeria. Get your way. They will not go, like they will never go. They are just also that the man is talking. He's just talking to awaken the consciousness of the Northerners that look, don't let Nigeria go, because if Nigeria go, we are finished. That is just the message here. Northerners are holding this country backward. Their leaders are only interested in stealing our money and taking it to Dubai, Morocco, Egypt, etc. They are visionless. I mean, look at their region from terrorism to drugs, overpopulation, with illiteracy and all kinds of diseases. They should just go away. The disease of that thing has gone around the whole Nigeria. It's not only them now. All the certain politicians are even the worst. I will look at what Amechi did under Buhari's government. Look at what APC is doing since 2015 to date. Look at what PDP did for 16 years. All the Nigerian politicians, both East, West, North, and South, have now come together to plunder Nigeria. And that's exactly what they're doing. That the interests are their own interests and not the interests of Nigerians. And that is more reason why something different must happen to put Nigeria right. And somebody is still replying to Professor Lugga here. They're telling him, your Fulani wicked blood-sucking killers all have nothing but to kill again than to turn their sword to kill, but turn their sword against peaceful people of Hausa extraction. I pray the separation will quickly manifest. There is no unity in the diversity our leaders claim, which unity, forget it. Okay, Professor Sani Lugga, the amalgamation of the Northern Protectorate and the Southern Protectorate done by Lord Lugga in 1914 terminated years ago. Okay, terminated in 2014. Okay, because the amalgamation was for 100 years. So, my professor, Nigeria is not existing anymore. So, there is no need for the northern region to prepare for possible separation from the country. It is just a matter of time, and it will be, okay, to your third, O Israel. You can see the serious agitation for separate regions in the southwest and the southeast. Just yesterday, the Southwest sent Sunday Igboho to London to submit a petition to Keir Starmer, the UK Prime Minister, for creation of Yoruba Nation. Exactly, for creation of Yoruba Nation. Earlier, the Southeast had been involved in self-determination for a separate state of Biafra. Okay? And your North is still contemplating separating from Nigeria. Now go carry last to but it's true. Sunday Igboho had just gone to submit a Yoruba state agitation petition to Keir Starmer of the Prime Minister of United Kingdom. And that might happen. You understand? That might happen. Even though Keir Starmer will not listen to it because they know where they want to put Nigeria. But the thing here is that whether Professor Lugga like it or not, Nigeria is just existing on paper. Everybody has already gone their separate ways in their minds. And that is why unity will never work. Unity will never work until the whole world comes together to properly separate Nigeria the way they separated Russia from Slovakia. Yes, and separated North from South Korea. Separated East from West Germany. That is exactly what North and South Sudan. That is exactly what is going to happen in Nigeria. It's a matter of time. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment over what Professor Lugga is advising the Northern Protectorate about.